The Supreme Court of the United States is in the middle of a session. While the court is hearing numerous cases, there's one they've heard with a connection to the Hoosier State. New for you tonight at 10, News 10's Caitlin Hunt breaks down the case and explains what it could mean for you and your family.
Mr. Tulesky was put under the care of a Marion County nursing home. His family claims that he was harmed under the nursing home's care, and now his case could change how multiple government programs work.
The Health and Hospital Corporation versus Tulesky is one of several cases the Supreme Court of the United States has heard this session. The case involves the care of Gorgie Tulesky. His family claims he was cared for in a way that goes against federal law. Indiana University Clinical Associate Law Professor Beth Kate says the family is hoping this lawsuit changes things so others don't face the same fate.
You're always worried about what is the level of care they're receiving, and if they're not receiving the level of care that they should be, what can we do about it?
Kate says the Supreme Court ruling in the Tulesky family's favor could provide concerned families an outlet. It could permit lawsuits as a way to enforce standards in Medicaid nursing homes. But if the Supreme Court rules in favor of HHC, things could be harder for those needing to hold government programs accountable. Emily Munson is the policy director with Indiana Disability Rights and is disabled herself. She says ruling in favor of HHC would affect spending clause programs like Medicaid, SNAP, and foster care, and how they could address concerns.
Either complain to the state agency making the decisions that violated the person's rights, or the federal government overseeing Medicaid, which just doesn't have the resources to address rights violations all over the country.
Kate says even if that's the case, Congress could make changes after the ruling.
People could go back to Congress and say, we need a change in this statute. Okay, you need to create an express right to come into court under that statute. And everyone agrees that if that language is in the statute, people can come into court.
As the Supreme Court looks over the arguments to determine their opinion, Munson says there are things people can keep an eye on now to help those with disabilities.
Keep abreast of what bills are in the General Assembly, as well as at the federal level, and talk to their legislators, talk to their members of Congress.
The Supreme Court should come to a decision by late June. In the newsroom, Caitlin Hunt, News 10.